Hey guys, we are on part 3 of our recording, guys. This is Zach Animate Studios Creativity one step at a time. Initially we had imported all the files and folders of our application, basically the Rukuda files and then we had put them into the system here. So basically they are on public. It's called the public folder. Here on the public folder we have the asset backend. So basically the asset folder has all those files, JavaScript, plugins and all that. So that the public files, I just want to explain that the public files are used to load the CSS files and everything, the JavaScript CSS files that will be visible to the public. Okay, so we just have to go to the next step, whereby now as I had told you earlier, we let me just fire this application, PHP artisan serve. We had already created we had already installed the Laravel package for roles and permission. So right now what we just wanted to do was we want now to build the views. And today I just want to take the shortest time possible. First, creating views, creating controllers. So those are some of the basic things that we are going to do, and then also interacting with the databases, storing information into the database, that is create, read, update and delete. So remember npm run dev for chunking those files into JavaScript, and then also real-time that is real-time rendering, and then secondly PHP artisan serve to fire up your application so that you can keep on seeing it run as you code. So basically we had talked about singularity of your application. Let's say the dashboard handle basically all the functions of dashboard. As you can see, there is we had talked about some controller here, whereby we had talked of the function index, whereby this function index was to take the role of redirecting the pages where we want our users to go. So that we are going to say, if a user has a role of an admin, let him return a view of an admin. Else, if a user has a role of user, let him return the view of a user. And then you can still continue. Else, if I have different roles you want to offer, you can still add them. And then we had talked about we call them models. Models are the interface in between the database, the one that communicates between the database and the views. Okay, these are the views, this page. Okay, in simple terms, if you want to pass data from one view to another, so let me come back to this application. This is an index page. Anything, this is my disclaimer if you are going to use it. Any page that is in front of you is called an index page. Understand that concept. Any page, any function that is on the first page is called an index page. Right now, if I log in, I go to the login page. If I go to the login page, this login page transforms again to an index page. Okay, understand that. Like if you understand that, then you will be able to understand now the concepts of how data flows from back end to front end. So initially when you are doing HTML, they normally say that first page that you are that first page that is index is called an index page, but not necessarily like that. You can make a dynamic page. All the functions that will be at the first page, those are what we call the index page. So as we look at our application right now, info at Yahoo, okay, let's just log into it. Whatever page will be redirected to the first page is called an index page. Okay, so as you can see, we have logged into this page and we want to register. Basically, you will be doing a lot of migration, like if you are doing in real-time production, that is of your application, you'll do a lot of migration, deleting of data and recreating of data. So at times, if you don't want to do a lot of that, you can do what we call passing data into a database by seeding information. So basically, if you think you're going to be recurring data all on and on and on, you can create those functions in what we call a seeder. Okay, a seeder, you can create like Laravel seeder. This Laravel seeder these are the functions that are used to create roles and permissions. Okay, that is just for example, but if you want now to use it on another scale, you can create a seeder for users, you can create a seeder for towns. You can, like, basically, if you're going to be creating a very dynamic application, you want to do an application for maybe like for your organization, you want information to be generated automatic, and you just don't want to keep on repeating the same kind of information, you can put that information into a seeder. Okay, so that is the role of a seeder. At times I will be talking so much just to try to explain to you how these functions come about. Okay, and shout to again Rukada. He's a very nice theme. You can use it to develop your application. Okay, you can imagine you are creating an email application. It will have a very nice look and feel for your email. Okay, so let's continue on our application. Right, so we want to talk about we want now to create a page. Let's say we want to create a model, controller and a view of a post. Okay, and here we want to rename here from default to post. So let's go and create that. You just need to add a terminal, and you're going to create PHP artisan post. Okay, so you're going to create post, and that or article. Let's use article. I love that title, article. So it's going to create a model, article, model, controller and migration. So if you do that, you have a migration table and then article controller. So the way this information is twisted or tied up so that it can be visible on this URL link, we have one of the most amazing thing that Laravel normally have is called the root. Okay, the web root, this one. So if you want to make sure that your page is moving from one, it's rerouting correctly, that is, you are routing your page, you're going to, I'm just going to copy this and then I'm going to duplicate it there. You see, with this one, which has a function of auth, user has to be logged in, and the one that is out of auth, it is on a public domain, it is visible on the other. So what you're going to do, we are just going to call this articles, and then we are going to redirect to the right controller, article controller, article controller, article controller class. Okay, just like that, and then I can import. So basically you also have to import that class so that article controller is imported, and then now we are going to change the root to index, that is the function index, and then you can just call I love to keep it simple. I'm just going to call it articles. Okay, articles. So if I go right now to the link /articles, I'll be able to see my I'm going to hit a right link. Okay, Control C. So if I go to /articles, okay, just like that, I'm going to get to the right URL. Okay, so basically that is how you create your URLs. So and then go to your controller. So you can still go to your controller, article controller, generate, go to controller, go to the definition, go to class, go to definition, F12. So this is not profile but article. So you can now add your functions here. Return view, and then you specify the view. Now it is going, these are articles, you can just give it the name articles dot index. Okay, and then you do that. So you are going to create that view. You're going to create that view, and then if you just want to see it look like, let's just copy the dashboard theme, Control C, and then you are going to take it back to articles. Okay, and then when you log in, remember, when you log in it is blank, but when I reload it you will see articles. Okay, so if I just need to change here to be articles, I can just re-edit here and call it articles. So I think I have really explained in a very simple term. I just want you to grasp the concept of routing out of all this video. Guys, I think you have understood the concept of rerouting. So you need just to go and create a controller. You create a controller, the controller, that is article controller, and then you're going to add a view inside of it, and then you need to mark it. You need to inject that view inside your root, so that when a user gets to article, he's going to access that article inside the view. So basically that is how you create a very simple. And now one last thing, we just need to make that view visible here. So where we have default, we are going to change it. Just go to Control P, it is on the sidebar, and then you are going to change articles. So this change, you're going to make root, and then you're going to give articles. Okay, just like that, and then you're going to call it, instead of alternatives articles. Okay, just like that. So guys, subscribe to this amazing channel, and then before even you subscribe, take a look and see. If I go to articles, there I have my articles. Okay, so in the next piece of video, we are going to create now those articles. We are going to create articles. I've realized there is a package for images, that is we are going to use party images. It's a very nice tool that we can use because we want to fuse that images with the models, so that if it is a user model that we are going to be using, it is going to be tied onto a user model. So that is just the beauty of Laravel, guys. I cannot stress in so much enough. I can really not stress so much enough on the importance of you understanding the concepts of programming, rather than just trying to do it yourself. Laravel is a very nice platform, and if you want to learn all this, when it's all said and done, you can build your own application from Laravel, and you don't have to be, you don't need to have a degree or anything, but if you just have the zeal and you have the passion to do it, trust me, we will work with you, we will help you understand this concept, because we are doing it just as practical as possible. Zach Animate Studios, creativity one step at a time. And remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it is live. We are doing it live on our channel, and we are not going to stop anytime soon. Zach Animate Studios, creativity one step at a time. Adios.